right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Mike Ditka that lost because of our bet with kickers last week, and he lost against my brother against the bet, so he's going to have to double down. But you told me you don't have a chip today, Mike?
I do not have a chip. I ate all the tortilla chips I had. I'm typically not a potato chip guy, and so I've decided that instead of putting it on a spoon, I'm going to put it on a little piece of an onion. And this isn't a little piece. This is like a big chunk that I chopped off here. So it's going to taste terrible. Maybe it'll kill the terrible taste of the bomb sauce, or it's just going to make things 10 times worse. We'll see.
All right, how many drops you doing?
Doing 5 drops. I'm in debt 5 drops, and I feel like I just need to take care of that now. That was a big
That was a
drop.
thick boy.
2, 3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
We're at 5. All right, we're going to ask you some questions afterwards. Bottoms up, Mike.
All right, here we go. Wish me luck.
May the death be with you. All right, Mike, we're going to ask you a couple questions of, is this player a top player in the position? We're going to start off with Najee Harris. Is Najee Harris a top 3 back right now?
Top 3 back in terms of score, I have no idea, but
Yes or no?
I'm going to go with no.
He is not. He's the number 5, but in PPR, he would actually be a top 3 back right now.
It's impressive. He did it against me.
All right. We're going to do DJ Moore. Is he a top 10 wide receiver?
I'm going to say he's just outside the top 10.
He's right on the top 10. He's literally right there. He's on the number 10 mark. He is the 10 wide receiver in our league. All right. One more, Mike, for you. Dawson Knox. Is he a top 3 tight end? Oh my God.
Yes.
Your eye is literally twitching.
Yes, he's a top 3 tight end.
He is a top 3 tight end right now. Schultz and Waller are right behind him. Knox has 73 points. Schultz has 69, and then Waller with 67. To give you perspective, how many points does Derrick Henry have right now? 169.
Yeah, Derrick Henry has just been, he's in another league in terms of running backs. No one else is close.
How you feeling right now, Mike?
I'm pretty hot.
All right, speaking of hot, let's get to your predictions.
Can't really think. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, for the first game of the week, we got myself versus James. Kansas team is on a roll because of Don Henry, but half his team is on buys hurt. They got COVID. He's going all in on Thursday Night Football. He's got 4 players. I think they're going to lay a big goose egg on Thursday night because it's the Browns and the Broncos. It's going to be a bad game. I think it's going to get the win by 23, 131 to 108. Second game of the week, we've got Steve Buscemi Harvey versus the third bull himself, Jeff Carr. I think Jeff's going to get an 8-point victory. And his team is just not doing well. I don't know why, but he's not. So, get to the next one.
Tyreek Hill might miss this week.
Not good. The third one, we've got Adam Schefter versus Dave Bailey. Bailey's pretty much traded away his entire team after he said he wasn't going to be doing it anymore. He's going all in on Joey Buckets Burrow versus the Ravens, who I think might be a bit of a struggle. I think Adam gets the win 117 to 106. Next game, we've got the Gil Bramall Hot Boy Jeff Hedges versus Adam Lawson himself. Adam Lawson also making quite a bit of a trade, but Elliott's on a bye. Chubb's hurt. He's gone all in on running backs. He's got pretty much weak at wide receiver, and I think he's going to have a big drop of a game. And of course, we're going to see him complaining all day on Sunday. Hedges gets to win 119 to 94. All right, this is the game of the week, folks. David Pepperton, first loss of the year, came this past week. I think that this is a big rivalry game between these two teams. I think BJ's team's going to get the win by 0.1 point. It's going to be electric, folks. David's got the curse now.
Buffalo Bills, Dallas Cowboys, Jacksonville Jaguars, Minnesota Vikings, Pittsburgh Steelers, Los Angeles Chargers, all in buys. It's Bible did it! Also this week in fantasy, with Dr. Henry Dome. Dr. Dome is a civilian and the Molecular Pathology Graduate Training Program. Dr. Dome currently serves as the Associate Vice Chair for Research and Development of Pediatrics. He's also a member of the Bifford Learning Research Center. He also plays for the Tennessee Titans, and he just gave the Donga history. He's also the leader of my team in points. He owns 23% of my team's total points. Holy moly, that's dongtastic.
Speaking of Dontastic, we're gonna go through power rankings of why each player is the best in our league. Schefters, he's got the best wide receivers with Diggs and Hopkins. Local Fat Kid, he has Kyler Murray and a good running back named
Alvin Kamara.
He also has Mike Ditka with Mike Ditka's Eckler and Henderson. Black Cat, he also has the top 3 backs in the league. Chubb, Mixon, and Ezekiel Elliott. That's what makes him number 1.
Not dong.
Now Geoff Jenkins, he's got Antonio Gibson and Travis Kelce. And that's what makes him number 1. James, you got Dong, and that's what makes you number 1. Now BJ, we don't have a lot of people on BJ's team. Who do we know from BJ's team? Exactly, and that's what makes him number 1. Gilfway, he's got Taylor, and he's got Lamar Jackson, and that's what makes him number 1. Bushimi's got it all. Bushimi's got Tyreek Hill and McCaffrey. All right, free parking this week. Last week, James won. Therefore, Ditka has to take some hot sauce that we'll see at the beginning of the show. I picked CJ Uzama for tight ends top 15 this week. James, who did you pick?
Because I have no idea who did.
And then Justin picked Zach Ertz from the Philadelphia Eagles, recently traded to the Arizona Cardinals. All right, back in time, 2014. James leads off with the quarterbacks.
Holy shit! Throwing for 318 yards and 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. His QB rating of 157.
Then we got DeMarco Murray, Denard Robinson, Chris Ivory from the New York Jets, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. What do we have for wide receivers, James?
I haven't seen these names in 10 years. Tamarius Thomas at the top with 8 receptions for 171 yards and 2 tutties. Golden Tate, a name that I haven't seen in so long. He's got 10 receptions for 154 yards and a tutty.
And lastly, we're going to end it with Would You Rather. James, would you rather have to start a player for your team with a backup quarterback, kind of like Case Keenum, or have to start a player you pick up on Sunday because you had a last-minute injury?
I would go with the first one because I don't want to worry about the Sunday line of switch rules and fucks with my head.
I might actually have to do this on Sunday. You'll find out. Thanks for tuning in, folks.